Afternoon, everybody. O'Kelly girl here, chooching on a Monday afternoon. I'm out here with the boy and girl today, cruising along. And what a beautiful, beautiful day. 75 degrees, a little bit of wind out here. Getting a little chilly at the nights now, and I'm up doing the morning chooches. It's like, woo! Rosie, your headlights are on. Anyway, happy Monday afternoon, everybody. Been a whirl of a weekend. You know, one of the things, Bobby, I'm sitting there at lunch today at 12:30, and I got these allergies are like wiping me out. I go through these sneezing fits every hour or so, and then they seem to pass. Bobby sends me this text about 12:30. I stopped in the casino to take a pee. I'm like, well, you know, well, Bobby is a professional driver, you know, for an agency here in town. He also trains drivers, and one of the things that they do is transport people that are disabled, wheelchairs and other things. So he has a lot of compassion, he has a lot of sympathy, and he turns down a lot of people that want to work as drivers because he deems they take corners too fast or they're exceeding the speed. You know, he does everything very carefully and for the benefit of disabled people that he transports. It's one of the things I really like about Bobby is he gives a crap about everybody, regardless of race, sexual orientation, everything. He's just a wonderful, wonderful person. So anyway, now that I've made him a Boy Scout, he texts me, I stop at the casino to take a pee, right? The casino's kind of on a route. He runs sometimes down to Petaluma, and he stops at the casino because their bathrooms, let's face it, guys, I mean, they got attendants in there. If you're gonna sit on the throne, you might as well sit on a nice one. And as Bobby's fond of telling me, when they pour over $1 billion into a casino like they did for the Great Casino, and you guys saw the uploads we do periodically when I go down to the casino, and a lot of people have said, Rosie, fantastic with that dress and ensemble and everything, and people are like, man, what a fancy place. So Bobby's like, this is the place when I got to take a crap on the road to pop my cheeks right down on that, right down at that restroom. So he said on the way out the door today, I had $2 and I popped it into a nickel machine and I won $275. I won $275. Now Bobby's on a lucky streak. About 3 weeks ago, his grandson's baseball team, all-star team, they had a tournament for all the local baseball player families and stuff. They had a Texas Hold'em tournament, and Bobby got second place on that, and he won $1,000 on that, and he donated $500 back to the program, which is typical of Bobby. So he's been on a definite winning streak lately. So I better stay close to him, right? Because he's kicking ass now. Anyway, you go, guys. We're going to San Diego this Saturday, and we're really looking forward to that. And like we said, Bobby's going to be staying at the house and taking care of the dogs, so we don't have any worry. We thought originally we'd board him, but then Bobby's like, oh, I'd like to stay at the rancho and stuff. Just don't stay out of my underwear and my my bra and panty drawer. And of course, he spanks my ass when I say that stuff. But one of the things we're trying to do now, we're trying to get organized for some stuff that we're going to be doing down in San Diego. And one of the things that I wanted to do was take you guys right down to the Mexican border area there. This place called the Border Fields Park, the Friendship Park down there in San Diego. And it used to be when Nixon was president, there was only a little thin strip of wire that ran across the border between Mexico and the U.S. And then, of course, with all the problems, drugs, and the immigrants coming over, and the you know, back and forth. They've gradually built that up to where the park now, where you used to be face to face with people from Mexico, now they have very limited hours that you can go in there, and it's kind of ridiculous for Saturday and Sundays between 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. So we've decided, even though we're going to get in there Saturday, we're probably going to shoot down there Sunday so we can take you guys down to Friendship Park, which is really the southwesternmost corner of the United States down there. So that should be kind of cool. But now they got double fencing, and the old historic marker that went up in the 1840s after the Mexican-American War, the Treaty of Hidalgo that defined the border between the U.S. and Mexico. Now that monument sits on the Mexican side. It used to straddle the line, but then the U.S. went ahead and built this huge security fence all along that goes into the ocean and everything. So now you can't get within probably 50 feet of the fence and stuff, or else these border agents are going to be razzing you and stuff. So it's kind of a shame when you think about the state of the world today, and the times we used to go into Tijuana and drink the 25-cent beer, and the chicks would be hanging all over you and stuff, and then later in life when I was cross-dressing and stuff, and then when I was first started hormones and used to run down to Tijuana, and the guys were just crazy for the Rosie girl there. They still had the 25-cent beer, and man, we just get blasted there and then just walk. You know, when you walk into Mexico, you just go through a turnstile gate. There's nobody at the border. There's nothing there at all. Right? You just walk through and you're in Mexico. But you turn around to go through the gate, and it's a one-way gate, right? Well, it used to be you had to go to the border point. You just walk through and you wave to the guards at San Ysidro down there, south of San Francisco. Hey, how you doing, bro? And they would just go on past, just wave you through. Now it's like all these metal detectors, dog sniffers. You have thousands of people waiting in line. I feel sorry for the people that work down there in Mexico now, because they have to go back and forth every day, and the people that work in the U.S. that go home. Man, it is crazy. So then, of course, we've had all the guns and the drug wars there on the streets of Tijuana. So it's really shattered the economy of Tijuana, because it was so heavily dependent and so prosperous on the American tourists that would be visiting San Diego and National City and Chula Vista and gone down there, and they just run down there for the day. We used to go in there and buy cheap blankets and all kinds of great stuff in there, and sadly those days are long gone. So we'll do what we can down there. I promise you, every day will be interesting, and if it's not a lot of sights to see on the borders and stuff like that, the zoos and things like that, we'll have plenty of good beach sites for you guys too. I'm going to get the volleyball out and play, bouncing up and down and stuff. I'm only kidding, guys. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for chooching along on a wonderful Monday afternoon chooch, and I will see you guys soon. Mwah.